Hey YouTube! So I am here today with what's going to be my first book review. This book is the first tarot book that I actually ever purchased or read besides the little guidebooks that's within a box. And it's actually written by Liz Dean and is called The Ultimate Guide to Tarot. One second. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty tall book, not too thick. But what I liked about it was, first of all, she does tell you to study the card and get the intuitive reading off the card first. Don't just try and memorize the meaning and just spit that out. This is actually how I found out that I am an intuitive reader more than a memorized or a by memory reader. Because if I look at a card, I cannot force that meaning to come out of the card. And Miss Dean does apply whole breakdowns and meanings and reversals, and she also gives the alternative names that other decks might use, the number, which would also lead you to the numerology link. In this case, none and all of the cards could be linked to this because it's 0. She gives you the astrology or planet assignment. She gives you the element, in this case air, the Hebrew letter, the symbol, and the meaning for the Hebrew, the Tree of Life pathway, where it could be found on the Tree of Life if you believe in the Kabbalah and the Kabbalah link, the chakra, if you practice with chakras, what a chakra is associated with this and what that means, and the key meanings, which is innocent risk beginnings. So that's top of the line, generally what this card would mean. She gives you a bit about the card itself and understanding it. So a little bit about the design, its background, and a little story. Like in this case, it says we all begin as a 0, a tiny egg of potential. The fool is the cosmic egg, symbolized by the shape of his number 0. She explains the astrology. The element is air, which is fitting given he is about to step off a precipice into the ether, and on his travels will go wherever the wind blows. She explains its ties to Kabbalah. She gives the upright meaning, in this case, calculated risk, never too late to begin anew and follow your heart's desire. The journey ahead is not without danger, but it is time to take that leap of faith. She explains what it means in relation to home, relationships, and career and money, and also a reversed meaning. And every card gets this, not just the Fool, not just the Major Arcana. The Minor Arcana gets this too. She also explains what multiples of kings, queens, knights, and pages means. And in the back, which is where I'm flipping through to now, you get charts that break it down and make it a little bit easier to remember. So you've got 0, the Fool, element air, planet or sign is Uranus, Tree of Life pathway is 1, and your Hebrew letter. And that is for the whole of the Major Arcana right there. You also get the Tree of Life pathway drawn out so that you can understand what each thing means, the number, the name, all of that, the spheres and the paths. Then you get the Knights, Queens, Kings, astrology on this side. You get the correspondences for the pips or the number cards, Ace through 10. And then you get the chakras, crystals, and the Major Arcana and how that goes together, as well as a little ritual. You also get a drawing of the body and the chakras, and another table for the Major Arcana and its chakra and crystal. So the Fool gets crown base and clear quartz, red carnelian, and red jasper. And all in all, I found that this book was very easy to read, very easy to understand, and it helped me through my own block. As I mentioned in my introduction video, I spent years trying to force the cards to mean what the book said, instead of realizing the cards were telling me exactly what they meant. Not everybody is going to be intuitive. there are many people who the book might be exactly what your cards tell you, that, you know, it's all you. But this book was what helped me realize you don't decide how to read. The cards decide for you. And all in all, I gave this book a 5-star rating on Goodreads. I would do it again. I'm going to reread this book a lot. So far, this has become the book that I go to when I get stuck. If a card pops up and it's not telling me what it means, this is now the first book I pick up. Because I'm not going to lie. The booklet, the Key to the Tarot that came with my Rider-Waite-Smith deck sucks. It sucks. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pull punches here. This is the kind of detail that should be in a tarot book. Across the board, for every deck. It should have a book like this. With the breakdowns and the history and the meanings and the history behind it. Like Justice and Mott. It explains the historical ties. How it used to be in the original tarot deck versus now. Every tarot book should have this kind of detail. And then less people would throw it away. Less people would be overwhelmed with the feeling that tarot just isn't for them. And so, yeah, if you're new, if you've been in this a while, if you just like reading about tarot, check this book out. I have one more book that I'm going to talk to y'all about later that I would also recommend. But this one, if you could only get one, this one. I'm not going to lie to y'all. So, thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. Make sure you hit that little bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And hopefully, together, we can grow as readers. And hopefully, my channel can grow as well and maybe look a little bit more professional as we go. But in the meantime, this is what we got. This is what we work with. So thanks for your time today, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye, y'all.